Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the creation of the remote desktop and in that we are going to add the other disk by using the adding volume, and other model is by shrinking the first volume and using the volume for second. These two things we are going to see in today's experiment. First of all, we should go to AWS Academy dashboard, and in that you should select about AWS Academy Learner Lab 15224 tile. By clicking on that tile, this page will be opening, and in this you should go to modules. If then you can see about launch AWS Academy Learner Lab. By clicking on that, it will be directing to AWS start page. Here we can see this is the AWS. It's in red color, means the AWS is didn't start, and this is used coin, that is dollars. I have used this much, and we have to click on start lab. Then this color changes to yellow, means it is processing, and when it changes to green, then we can go to AWS. If you are having direct license for AWS, you can go and log into AWS. Once it changes to green, here we can see it changes to green. So now we can use this AWS by clicking on that. Now we can see this is the AWS page. Now when you are the new user, this recently visited will not appear. So if you have this, by clicking on this, you can go. But if you don't have this, in search bar, you should go and search for EC2. Then you'll get EC2 by clicking on that. You get this page. This is the EC2 dashboard. This AC instance is running. This is zero because we didn't start any lab, just we are entering. So based on this, that total cost will be evaluated, and that will be reflecting on the first page. And we should do launch instance. Here we should give unique name. I'm giving today's date, like, and we should copy this because it will be useful. Now here we should select Windows. When we select it down, some changes will be happening, and then we should go to t3.micro, and here key pair, we should do create new key pair. Here the thing we have given for unique name, that will be given because it will be easy to identify which key pair is for which remote desktop. So we should do on click. We should keep temp, and we should do create key pair. The PEM will be downloaded. Next, we will be selecting this, and we will be doing launch instance. Here we got the successfully initiated. So we'll be clicking on this, and we'll be going to connect. And in this, we'll be selecting RDP client. Here we can see download remote desktop file. We should download it. When you download, if it is a like file uh, icon, it is not correct way. So we should wait for computer icon only. Then only it will be remote desktop file will be opening. So you should see which file is downloading. If it is that, once again refresh it, and you should be doing that. And now get password. Okay, just now we have created, just that's why it's asking 4 minutes. So let's wait. Okay, we got that. So here it will be a refresh button that have clicked upload private. This one time today's date we have kept now that we will be selecting and open and click to password, and here password will be copy that password copy and go to files, downloads, double click on the computer icon and connect password that we have copied. Yes, we should click on yes. The remote desktop is created. In this, we should add the volume and we should adjust the other disk. Uh, the process is easy, but the just now we have created the remote desktop. That's why it takes a little time. The steps are easy, but the process taking is a little like it will time taking process, but taking the steps and uploading is very easy. You can see these pages is loaded, and here also the page will be loading. Okay, we can see here also it got. And now we should go to start button and click on server manager. In server manager, there are only two tiles. Three tiles should be. So let's wait until the tile will be appearing here. Just nothing we will be doing here. Just we will be opening the start button and selecting the server manager, and this page will be opened, and we will be waiting for third tile. So just keep the page without clicking on any other thing. In middle, the pages will changing to red color. Don't panic, nothing will be happening, just the green line will be changing to red. If you observe for 5 to 10 minutes, after that this tile will be appearing. So we will be going to file and store. Before that we will be checking, going and seeing local server, all servers. Yes, if we open this before the third tile, this page will be appearing loading, loading, loading. So because of that issue, we'll be waiting for some time in the first starting dashboard, and then we'll be opening these all. And we'll be going checking just we'll be verifying whether this is online or not, and we'll be going to file and store services. In this, we'll be checking disk, or directly you can go and open the file and stored services. This is like loading data. So when it will appear here one, and here we can see online and we can see the C drive. Then the page is open. If you observe here, it will be 30 GB here, and we got see 30 GB. So we want extra volume. So we will be going to And if you can see, observe in the disk, opening the files, by clicking on the this PC, you can see 29.4 GB means 30 GB is allocated for C drive. So we want some more. That's the reason we'll be going to EC2 back again, and we'll be clicking on EC2, and here we can see the volumes. So we'll be going to more volumes, and we'll be clicking here, and we'll be going to actions, modify volume, and we'll be giving 50 GB because before it is 30 GB. Now we are increasing to 50, and we click on modify. The GB is changed to 50. Now we will be going to that, and we'll be refreshing it. It is loading. Here the refresh button will be, that will be clicking. Then it will be loading. You can see loading data. This will be changing to 50 once data is fixed. Yes, we can see this is 50, and before it is 0, like 30 and 0. Now 50 and 20, because 20 is not allocated to anything. So we'll be clicking here, right click we'll be doing here, and new volume, and we'll be doing next. We will be giving 9 GB, and next, deleter, next, generate shortcut file, and next. Here it will be create. Now new disk also got created. You can see here that before it is C and now it is D. And also in files, we can go and click on the PC. Then we will be observing two drives. Two drives are visible here. Now we will be extending the C drive, like be minusing this. Okay, we'll be going to C drive, and we'll be giving right click, and we'll be doing extend volume, and it is current size 29 and maximum available is 40. So we'll be doing that, okay, 35. Okay, now we can so it is saying extend is failed. Okay, we'll be checking again. Extend volume and available. So I will be doing 30. Okay, it got fire, like it got filled. So I will be closing this once again. So it is using, but it is saying fail. So we will be waiting for some time. Here if we have D drive, before we have given the 9 GB. So we'll be doing right click and extend volume. Then now available is 20. So you can do it. So 9 is there. I'm doing 11. Clicking on the OK. Yes, it got fixed to 11 GB. That's the thing we'll be doing with C drive. But in this case, I cannot see, but it will be possible. Okay, if it is possible, I will be doing for C drive too. Okay, maybe I'll be doing refresh. We'll be going to this extend volume. We are giving no complete size to this. It is getting failed. Okay, let's do with the D drive, and we got for D drive 11%. And now it will be possible with C drive too. But in this case, because of lagging time, I think it is not working. But this too will be working. And now we'll be going to check why it is. We'll be going why it is not fixing. Okay, close this. We'll be opening the disk. In search bar, we should search for this. And disk management will be searching, then we'll get create and format hard disk partition. This will be opening. And here we can see this. And we'll be selecting C drive. And we'll be giving right click. Then string volume will be doing. Before the unallocated space will be 9. Now that will be increasing because we are stringing the C drive. Okay, we got the pop-up that enter the amount space to string. This is 9 unallocated. By shrinking C, we'll be getting some more space here. As we created D drive here, the C drive cannot be able to extend. Once we will be deleting the D drive and then we will be doing to extend the C drive, then I think it will be available for doing that. Now we can see. Okay, we'll be doing the refresh this. Yes, we whatever changes we'll be doing, we should be doing refresh this page and we should check on this page only that data will be relocating. Yes, we have string very less volume. That's the reason only 1.41 changed. Like we have reduced very less one. So we'll be deleting the drivers. Delete volume. Yes. Now the drive has deleted. So now we got unallocated space as 20.4. Now we'll try to extend this C drive. Okay, now I'll be trying with 35. Okay. Yes, it changed to 35 because here we can see uh, here we can see up to 30 C was there. From that D was allocated. And when we are trying to extend the C volume, it is having the D drive. So it is cannot be extendable. So that's the reason it is popping up the error. And now we got the solution. Like when it is other drive given, we are not able to give that. So now after deleting that and we have extended, now we want to do the extension of C, we can. Like extension we did. Now we will be going with D drive will be creating now. Next. Next, and we'll be giving only 9 here also again. Next, and D drive. Again, we'll be creating on the create button. We can see D drive is created with 9 and uncreated is 5 GB. Okay, we'll be going to this manager by stringing the C. We can see that when we string the C, we'll be getting some of the unallocated volume that can be we can give for other by clicking on disk manage now disk management. But here clicking on the disk we got this. So open this and we can see the C and we'll be stringing that shrink by giving the right click we can see this shrink volume. Before this was 35. Now it will be changing to, if we want, we can open files and by clicking on this PC, we can see here 34.9 means it is 35 that C got. So before it is 30 and that 5 we have increased. Now by this it will shrink. In this way, we can extend the volume, shrink the volume, and that unallocated space we can give for the new drive also. Yes, shrink. Now this is 5. It will be hoping it will change to 11 because 6000 MB we are doing. So this will be reflecting here. For unallocated space, it will be giving here. Yes. Here we got unallocated space. And if we want to check here 5, it will change now. The data is loading. And here also we can see, refresh this. Yes, it changes to 29 because the extra GB is shrinked. Yes, here it is changed to 11 because before it was 5 and the extra 6 was stringed by C. That volume we got. This we can do for creating the new volume, new drive. Next, um, okay, 5 GB. E, next, next, create. If we observe here down D, then it will get E also here. And E also there. Like this, we will be creating the volumes and we will be first when we have the volume, we can be extending the volume. Second one, we will be using the string and we will be compressing the drive and that will be using for another one. Like this we will be solving. First method is by getting the volume from external ec2 we have given, and second will be stringing and we'll be using these two methods we will be doing. And we can delete the volume if we don't have any want, then it will be unallocated space will be getting, so that can be adding to C drive or like that we can do, like we'll be extending the file and we'll be adding. Okay, we can see here before there was only two, now E also we it is available here. So we'll be managing. This is the way we will be doing the things. Just we will be going to start button and server manager. In that we will be waiting for file and storage service tile should be appearing. In that we will be going and we will be clicking on the disk and we will be doing these operations. If we want to shrink that, then we will be going and searching for disk management, that is this one. And here this page also we should refresh it. It is got. See he it is because the allocated space is available here, so it used this space. That's the thing, it is created here, CED. And now we'll be closing this. This is the process of creating the virtual machine remote desktop, and in that we are doing operations with disk. First we have seen the disk, and then we have added the extra volume from the EC2 that we will be adding for creating the other disk like that. And we can extend the volume of the initial disk and next upcoming disk, and then we can shrink and we can use. The first method is external volume adding and creating the new volumes. And second method is using the first volume, like what the disk we are having, shrinking the disk, and that the space we will be using for another thing. So externals we are getting, and internally we are shrinking and using. Those two methods are available. So we are now, it is okay, done, we have created. And how to delete this one? So by clicking on cross. Okay, by clicking this, we have seen that how we will be deleting the D drive. So we have seen the creation and extending volume, shrinking and adding to other, and deleting the disk. This is the thing, the experiment we want to do for today's lab, and we will be doing cross this one. Here we can close and we can do cross, or directly we can do remote. Yes, okay. And we'll be going to instances and then selected, and we'll be doing. And we can see when we have started this one, going to dashboard, it is showing the one because we have created instance. So going back to instances or terminate instance, it will be going to shutting down. Yes. When it is terminated, then it is good to close and we can do the logout. And if we are using the dashboard, we will be going to academic learner lab dashboard and we will be ending the lab. This is the thing we will be doing in this experiment. Once it is got terminated, we can be going for further steps. When it is in shutting down state also, when we'll be going to dashboard and doing the refresh, then it changes to 0. Means when it is running state only, the instance will be updating as 1 because the instance is running. Running only it will be calculating to 1. If it is in shutting down also, it will be showing 0. So let's wait until it terminates. This will take some time because we have opened the remote desktop and we have done the some operations in that. So those all will be shut opening, like we have opened and we have shut down. So it will be taking some time to close those all and to terminate. We are getting this message, but until we see this terminated, it is not better idea to close it. Here we can see after 5 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, it will take to shut down. Then we will be after 5 10 minutes, we'll be clicking on this refresh button. Then it will show terminated. Then this is got terminated. If we have delete option, you can delete it. Okay. Then you can go to dashboard. Then you can see it is 0. So now we will be uh, closing this, and this also will be closing that. And we'll be going to AWS Academy Learner Lab, and we'll be doing end lab. Yes. This is the process of ending the lab and closing that. If you are directly AWS user, you can go and do logout. Thank you. And further experiments we will be doing.